What's up, guys? Lucious T here, and today we're going to be talking about not one, not two, but thrice Fire Emblem Fates. Yeah, it only took me a little over a year, but I finally beat it. I beat not only Birthright, but Conquest, and the surprise bonus Hidden Kingdom, also known as Revelations. Now, as I don't have a 3DS capture device yet, I figured I can't really do my normal review, so I figured I'd do all three of them at once, and I'm going to do it ProJared style, hence the shirt, that he doesn't really do anymore. He did this thing called 1 minute reviews, and I figured it'd be a great time to steal that from him, as each one of these might as well try and do in a minute. So I'm going to do 3 different 1 minute reviews, and then I'll have some extended thoughts afterwards, kind of overviewing the whole series. So let me grab my handy dandy timer, and let's go. Alright, so Fire Emblem Conquest was the first one I played, by far the hardest. This is not a good jumping point into the Fates system. Unlike the other ones, there's no grinding scouting missions, so every mission is important to beat with equal amounts of experience for equal characters. There's also no super OP people. They don't have speed that do double attacks, and if you don't realize that the combo system where you put 2 people together is vital, you can have a lot of trouble in this game. However, it has the most diverse missions, it has turn limits, it has various different win conditions, it's the most difficult and therefore the most satisfying. The final battle in this game, I lost everyone but 3 people and I loved it. If all the ones this was my favorite, I'd give it a 9 out of 10. And I got 15 seconds. So I'll go into it more. It had the best story out of any of them because it let the most up to kind of just good storytelling, whereas it wasn't your typical story. You are the bad guys, and it's kind of following the bad guys on their journey and how people could stick with this kind of cruelty, which was very interesting. I liked it. This whole game, very good. Alright. And we'll try the next one. And go. Fire Emblem Birthright. I played Birthright after Conquest, by far the easiest one. This was a cakewalk. At this point, I had realized that teaming 2 people up together allows them to take multiple hits, and then on the 5th hit, it then is a guaranteed block. And when you have 2 people together, if you get attacked by 2 other people, the second person is always blocked. This is very vital. However, it's not so vital in Birthright because it's so damn easy. Ryoma is OP as hell. As far as the story goes, it's all just kind of normal. You're the good people versus the bad people, and it gets a little unbelievable. I don't know if that's because I played Conquest first, but how do these people not see how evil this guy is? Like, he's over the top evil. You think by now they would get over it and they would join their brother, but you know, I digress. And they did have some nice moments at the end of it, but just so easy. The scouting just gets away any of this kind of challenge. All the missions are just kind of beat and you're done, and I give it an 8.5 out of 10. Alright. And last, Fire Emblem Revelations. This one started out the strongest. The turn was something I didn't see coming, and I thought at the time that was going to be the best story. But as the game progressed more, it was really good. It was a nice kind of final unveiling, and it made it nice playing both Conquest and Birthright to get there. However, not necessary. You can play one and then jump right into Revelations. It's just as easy as Birthright, not just because of the scouting, but because you get the Birthright characters, which get certain abilities like their staffs can heal 2, and they also have a lot of ninjas and samurais that have double attacks because they have so much speed and they can dodge a lot. As well as the mission variety, though, was just like Conquest, where they had cool levels where you got blown by the wind, and you have to destroy snow, and just altogether a nice bookend of the thing, and it was nice to wrap up the series with the best ending. It's still not as satisfying as Conquest. I beat the last mission. I think I lost 1 person, and even that was not that bad, but I give it 8.75 out of 10. Well, alright. So I managed to do that pretty well. I'm not sure how great the reviews were, but I think that was about right. I'd say Conquest was the best, by far the most frustrating, at times not fun at all. So how is it the best? Well, the satisfaction of beating it was by far better than any of the other ones. And it was just not a great starting point in the series because I didn't know all the mechanics, but if I had known the mechanics that I learned from Conquest and then applied to the other 2 before I got into Conquest, I would have enjoyed it more. Birthright was by no means bad. It was good. The story was just as gripping in a lot of ways, but it didn't have the same challenge. I just breezed through it. And then Revelations, same thing. I breezed through it. But at least Revelations, you got all the characters, which that in and of itself was a little bit of a disappointment too, because all the characters aren't equal. The Nor characters, in my opinion, are severely underpowered compared to some of the Hoshido characters. And a big reason for that is some of their classes, the ninjas and samurais. Like I said, they get double attacks. And that makes it great when you pair them up with one of those guard characters where you give Ryoma the chance to attack twice, he's going to build up half of his bar. If someone misses him and that builds up his bar too, on his next attack he's going to have a guaranteed block, leading to him just sending them into areas where there's nobody but him, and he just takes out an entire squad. Which I don't mind. I like OP characters. I would have liked a guy like that in Conquest and not in Birthright. Because Xander, while having a big defense and being the more traditional fire... Like, all of Nor is the traditional Fire Emblem classes and people and weapons, whereas Hoshido is this more Eastern samurai feel that I really haven't seen in any of their games. But still, Xander, he can take a lot of hits, but he doesn't have the same dodge ability. And in this game, it's get them before they get you. So you can take a lot of hits, but if you're consistently killing them, you're going to end up dead because you kill 5 guys in a row and they each hit you for 5 points, you have 25 health, you're dead. Even if all of them end up dead too. And in a game of permadeath, you don't want to do that. Now, I'm only speaking about the permadeath in these games because that's the way I play. If you're playing it on casual mode, I honestly think that the game's not even worth playing at that point. Because where's the challenge? Yeah, you can beat a mission, and if you lose everyone, it's no big deal. There's no satisfaction in that. Now, I don't mind losing people on the last battle. I lost people in the last battle in all 3. Especially in Conquest, I lost almost everyone. In Birthright, I lost a couple people, but that was more by mistake. And then in Revelations, I let one person go. Not on a mistake, but just on a calculated risk that didn't pan out. But all in all, Fates was a great little series there. Did it need 3 games? No. It was a little long in my opinion, but I don't know. By no means do I think they made a mistake. I'm glad there's that much Fire Emblem, even if Mike Tendo is saying that they killed Metroid. It's not true. And yeah, if you enjoy the Fire Emblem games, if I'm recommending one of the Fates, I would say go with Birthright, just because, unless you know the series. Even then, play Birthright to learn how the game works, and then maybe go to Conquest, although Revelations is great too. Just play all 3 of them. They're fine. I mean, maybe, yeah. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Take care.